Before you buy any more plugins, maybe it's worth giving Max for Live a try, especially these 4 devices I'm going to show you today from a company called For's. Well, let's go into Ableton Live and I'll talk you through these devices. Okay, let's go. Here we are in Ableton Live once again. First of all, basically I've got 4 tracks here. We've got a drum track, and this Pluck, Chiral and Doublet. These are some of the devices I'm going to be talking about today. First of all, right, this device is not from the company For's. This device is actually, it's a free device in the Max for Live Pluggo pack, which is available at ableton.com. It's a really simple device, kick, snare, hats and toms. So I'll let you hear what I've got running here. Really simple. You see the kick is on C1, snare on D1, hats, blah blah blah, on we go. Something really simple. All I've done now here is I've added a random LFO to add some movement to the hats here. So I've got the tone and decay. As you can see, that's controlling these parameters here. So that is the drum bit, the drum beats, just to give us a nice bass layer. Right, and next up we have a device from For's, and it is called Pluck, okay? And this simulates a plucked acoustic instrument. I've got this pattern running here, okay? I'll let you hear what it sounds like. And if I hover over each sort of part here, you'll be able to see, so this part here adjusts the timbre and the pluck position. So if I move things around here, you can see how that affects things. You've got this dampening. And this device, like I say, is completely free, so it's well worth checking out. And you've got your decay. And then all I've done, once again, I've added this LFO to just, I've just randomized it. I've set it to random, 16ths, smoothed it out a little bit. What is that controlling? So it's controlling the position, the intensity, and the decay. So it's just to add a little bit more randomness to the pattern, which I think works pretty well. And next up we have this Romb, which is another free device from For's, and it is a reverb, which they describe as a smooth and gigantic sounding reverb, and I have to agree, it sounds pretty cool. So I'll turn this on. So this box here, that controls the dry wet. So if I increase this, you can hear that. If I reduce that again, you've got this one here is the size. And if I increase the dry wet again, sounds pretty cool. Especially being free, is well worth checking these out. So I'll reduce that down. Yeah, I like it about there. The next device I'm going to talk about, again from For's, it's called Chiral, which is a 16 voice MPE enabled holographic synth. Yeah, I'll let you hear the pattern I've got running here. So you've got all these controls here, just shapes the wave. Sounds really cool. You can bend things. There we go. Basically, I'm giving you a quick run through of what these can do. So let's try moving this AM up. Undo that. So the reverb that comes built in this device sounds amazing. So turn that off. fold thing here. But the space, I think when you add the reverb into this, it sounds pretty amazing. Yeah, so I've got this sine waved random LFO controlling the sync, and that's working pretty well. So I find these devices from Ford like so immediate, and it's good to just like play around. And because everything on their devices is quite visual, you do get that like visual feedback of what it is you're actually doing, and like the wave shaping, you can see it all there right in front of you, which is really cool. And there's so many parameters to get in and play around here. You've got your tone here, you've got your dirt control, which adds that nice gritty feel. It sounds pretty cool as well. You've got your amp envelope, and you've got a slope control here. All quite standard stuff, pretty easy to get your head around, and it doesn't cost a lot, and it's again one that you should definitely try out. Next, we're going to go on to another device from Fors, and it is called Doublet. All I've done on this track, I've got this arpeggiator running the Doublet device. It is a wavetable / FM synth. Well, maybe it looks more complicated than it is, but it's pretty simple. So I'll play the pattern that I've got running here. So you've got these, like they call it the carrier controls. Basically you're bending and twisting the waves. Right, here we go, bend. Sounds pretty cool. And then you've got this modulator. The modulator X and Y controls. Bend in. See how the modulator controls the carrier? It's well cool. You've got your attack and decay for the modulator, but you've got this filter here. But yeah. Envelope, attack, envelope release. And you've got unison controls here. And slide. Again, great sort of visual feedback of everything that you're controlling. You've got LFOs, which I've got controlling carrier X, just to add a little bit of movement. Again, I've got a bunch of LFOs set up here that are controlling a bunch of different things. So this one is I've got this on the offset of the arpeggiator, just to add a little bit of movement. And this one is adjusting the arpeggiator steps. So there you go. Yeah. And this one is adjusting the modulation on Doublet. And I've also got the Romb reverb on this one again. Which sounds cool if you hear it in context with like the Pluck device. And then alongside Chiral. Yeah. And then I'll bring in the drums. Yeah. So I think this is just the start of something. This is pure just experimentation with like these devices. The For's devices are my favourite Max for Live devices that I've got so far. I love everything that they do. I'm planning on purchasing more of their stuff in the coming months. There's a few that I really want to get hands-on with and try, but yeah, we covered Pluck, Chiral, Doublet and Romb, and also the free analog drums from the Max for Live Pluggo pack. Yeah, if you'd like to check out my other video on the For's devices, I covered a kit which you can find in the links here. And if you give this a like, a subscribe, thanks for watching, I appreciate it.